Hey everyone, it's Monday and it's Labor Day and it's time for a Labor Day shave. And I'm going to be using some familiar products today from the Proraso line. I'm going to be using some Proraso Preshave, Proraso ShaveSoap, and last but not least, some Proraso Aftershave. So it should be a nice relaxing shave today. And I'm going to give you a little bit of YouTube 101 today because I was reading some of my comments from my last video and a couple of gentlemen brought up some interesting points. And if you don't have your own YouTube channel, you're probably not familiar with the procedure of how these work. So during the shave today, I'll kind of fill you in on a couple of items that I've found out that make some of you do the thumbs down. Especially a couple of gentlemen that I now know who you are, and I now know how to address your questions. And the brush I'm going to be using today comes from my friend Rich, who has a channel, Shaving with Rich. And if you haven't checked out his channel, I do encourage you to take a look at it. All right, let's wet some face today. Do a little pre-shave. Here we go. Some people ask me what I do for a living. And if you're not familiar with the channel or been watching it for a while, you might not have heard that I'm actually a civil engineer. Spent so many friggin' years in school figuring out what I wanted to do. I was a fine arts major for a long time with an emphasis on motion pictures. So I took a lot of history of motion pictures and a lot of motion picture classes, but you know, my counselors talked to me and I did some rethinking and I ended up going into engineering. Kind of had a knack for fixing things, kind of that anal obsessive compulsive disorder, you know, where you have to analyze and think a lot. And it actually turned out to be my career. But boy, I was interested in motion pictures. So I go to the movies a lot. I think it was one of you gents that asked, Ken, you go to a lot of movies. It was my passion for so long that I really just enjoy that. All right, Rich's Badger brush. Here we go. Yeah, so back to the channel. I won't mention the gentleman's name, but he had a good comment on my last video where I was previewing some of the shave brushes that came out of China. And he said, nice to see Mr. Surfs, now that you have a lot of subscribers, are selling out and doing a commercial. And then actually, there were some good rebuttals on that. But what happens is, first of all, there are commercials on this channel now. I don't know if you've noticed. You can skip them. The ads come on. And I did not add any of those for such a long time, but what happens is probably maybe a quarter of my videos, I'll include some music, or I'll include a clip from a movie, or I'll include something that's copyrighted. And as soon as YouTube detects that, they send me a letter, and it says, copyright violation. And it says, the owners of the copyright have asked me to tell you that you have included copyrighted material in your video, and you have two choices. Remove the video from YouTube, or we are allowed to monetize it and make money off it and give it to the copyright owner. So instead of, you know, taking out 1/4 of my videos, I left them on there. And there started to be all these advertisements. And people started saying, hey, Ken, how come you got advertising on your videos now? I really didn't start out wanting that. But what happens is they were out there. They were making money on 1/4 of my videos. So I actually contacted some of the YouTubers from the UK, and I asked, hey, man, is there any benefit to allowing advertising on your video, you know, that people can skip through? And they said, well, you're not going to get rich, but what happens is you might make a little extra money to buy some of the items that you use on your channel. All the classic colognes, the ones that are not made anymore, have to drop 50, 60 bucks. You guys request I try a razor, I gotta buy them. So what happened is I found out if I allow them to put some advertising on it, I can make a whopping $88 to $100 a month. But they 1099 you. And if you don't live in the United States, you might not know what a 1099 is, but who's knocking for that money? It's Uncle Sam. So they take, or you have to pay a third to 40% of that to the government at the end of the year, because they let you know you had some income. It's like if you go to Las Vegas and you win, I think it's over 10 grand. You have to declare it immediately. But in this case, they 1099 you, so they know if you have made 50 bucks, and then you gotta pay taxes on it. So let me tell you, I'm not becoming rich on this, but I am making about 88 bucks to 100 bucks a month, and it's allowing me to buy a few new products, because you're always requesting some stuff, and that's always good. By the way, I'm using my favorite razor with one of my favorite blades in it. Actually, I'm not using the favorite blade today. I'm using the Gillette Silver Blue, because it's the second chance for it. So, I've allowed advertising on the channel. Then I noticed, I started getting email from companies saying, hey, we noticed you have a lot of followers. We have a new product coming out. Would you mind previewing it for us? We'll send you it, either free or at a discounted rate. Like Mula was sending me some scratch and dent returned items or damaged items. So I got the Mula silver tip instead of paying, I think it's the synthetic silver tip. I think I paid only $35 for it, where it would have been, a little more, but it was in a damaged box. So they were really good. But some of these other companies, like the other day, sent me some items from China. And one of you commented, thank you for supporting communism, comrade. Well, I don't know if you've been wet shaving long, comrade, but I don't know if you realize a lot of the items sold in the wet shaving community, a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them, made in China. But if you enjoy wet shaving like I do, it's a hobby, it's fun. I like doing the videos. I get a chance to try out some new products. They send me them and I try them out in front of you for the first time. If they're good, they're good. If they suck, you see it right away. And we preview these items. I'm not the only one. I believe, for example, that Marvel razor, it was Geo Fat Boy and I think Rudd's. So I really don't think those gentlemen are comrades in supporting communism. But, you're going to get those guys. I did a Pearl razor review once. And I remember a comment saying, thanks for supporting the theft of intellectual property. That is a copy of a Gillette razor that they stole. I don't know. It was some rant. But, hey, you're entitled to your opinion. You can't please everybody. I'm wearing a Pat's steak shirt from Philadelphia, and there's going to be someone saying Geno's is the best. So again, you can't please everybody. But I thought I would just give a little explanation in this, so these gentlemen would know how things work. Now, I could do a razor or shaving channel every day, and I'll use my daily Merkur, and I'll use a Proraso. And we'll do, 20 shaves a month, and it'll be all the same product. And that channel would kind of suck. I mean, I'm interested in looking at new items. This item I saw on Joe from Queens' channel. I've mentioned that before, and it inspired me to go out and buy one. And a lot of you ask, where can I get these things? So in the links of the, by the way, those companies don't pay me. I'm making zero on that. But they do send me something to sample, which is very nice. You know, the most requested item that I use in the Shave Den is this item. Where do you get one? Where can I buy one? And I bought this at Home Goods. But by me telling you where I get it, I don't think I'm selling out, but again, you're entitled to your opinion. But I just wanted to let you know that that's why you'll see some commercials on there. Now, I do hear, you know, the stories, that there's these people who have the 1 million followers and they're making 5 to 10 grand a month selling stuff. And holy cow, if I was doing that, I'd be quitting my job right now. But I don't think in wet shaving you're gonna find that too often. Maybe Geo Fat Boy, but I think he has his Shave Nation channel. But I'm sure a lot of the products, again, come from China. So there's nothing I can do about that. Until Gillette starts making razors, blades, brushes within the United States, and I hope they do. Someone else is going to make them. But I just wanted to get that out there. Because I don't want to get those guys, you know, I wanted to kind of explain to those guys, hey, this is why. And I have no control of what commercials YouTube puts on there, man. So if they're advertising some feminine hygiene products, I have no goddamn idea how they choose it. But please don't blame me. Comrade. That was a funny one. And in my next shave, I got a new razor stand. I think I showed you. I'll include a picture of it. But the gentleman was kind enough to send me it, and he didn't ask me to put it in a YouTube video. He just said, Ken, I saw you use the crystal skull. Would you like this razor stand? I thought it was very nice of him. And then some people said, hey, they like the look of that stand. They're asking me where I can get it. Do I just not tell them? Say, screw you, figure it out. I'll put his link on it. So I don't know if that's called selling out, but I think selling out would be if Gillette started mass producing DE razors in the United States and I signed a contract with Gillette and all my videos were from now on Gillette. Pretty sure that's a sellout. Oh. But I see some great products previewed by the other YouTubers that really intrigues me, and I like to know where I can buy them. And I hope they put the links, so it gives me an opportunity to, if I want to buy them, you don't have to buy them. If I want to buy them, I can go. 3-pass shave today. Another guy commented, Ken's YouTuber, or a nice comment. He says he used to do guns and knife videos and reviews. I still do them on occasion, but no one really cares about those. The people who watch the channel really like the shaving stuff. But every once in a while, I'll see a product, a pinball machine or something that I've had a problem with or I really like. And I'll want to know how to fix it or where to get it. And I look on YouTube all the time. If I'm going to fix a car, I look on YouTube. If I'm going to buy something, I usually research it on YouTube. So I appreciate you guys, you YouTubers, putting out these channels or these items. You know, if you're going to buy a set of headphones, man, I'm looking at the best headphones. I mean, why not? Oh, this has been the most relaxing shave I've had in quite a while. And I'm not going to be able to accommodate everybody out there. I know there's still going to be some people who are pissed off. They see Jim Rockford there and they say, Rockford Files sucks, you know, whatever. But what I don't get is, why watch the channel? Go watch someone else that you like. Okay. Proraso. Christmas present was not sent to me. eBay was not sent to me. I'm saying that kind of humorously, and I don't mean to poke fun at the guy. But maybe he didn't know. Maybe he needed to know. And if you've got a YouTube channel, I'm telling you right now, it's funny when you have a few subscribers. You know, unless they really like your channel and you, they usually don't contact you. But I notice once you get quite a few thousand, someone's going to contact you at one point. And I turned down opportunity. They wanted to send me. You've seen, man. I wear the same watch all the time. A company, because I did a review of a Rolex versus an Omega watch once, they wanted to send me a $450 wooden watch made out of wood. Never heard of that before. And they said, your viewers are probably going to like this because we saw you used a review on a watch. But it wasn't waterproof. I don't take my watch off. I need a waterproof watch. So if I wouldn't buy one, why would I do it to you? I thanked them and I said, no, I'm not interested. There's a lot of shaver companies out there who are asking me if I'll demo their only, no DE razors. They just have cartridge razors. They say, will you demo these for me? Because I see you've got a shaving channel. But I know you guys, a lot of you, there's a few exceptions, don't appreciate cartridge razors. I turn them down. There's hair brushes. There's a bunch of stuff. So you're going to get contacted by these people. And, I turned down quite a few because unless it's of something of interest to me and that I know that maybe you'll like, you're not going to see it on my channel. But again, I do thank you for your subscriptions. The subscribers are going up. So you believe me, from time to time, you're going to see some new products. You're going to see some classic colognes. You're going to see one of these shaves, just with some items I have around. But you're definitely going to see new and upcoming items. And I do hope that there's a lot more razor companies starting to make stuff, maybe with their production factories here in the United States or Great Britain or Ireland or, I don't know, Italy, wherever. But until then, hey man, it's what's out there. Thank you for watching. I didn't mean to be YouTube 101, but maybe you didn't know. And I tell you, I got a good BBS shave 3-pass today. Proraso products. Just a good Labor Day shave. You might not see this today because my internet communication company that provides is out. So no internet, no TV. It's been out since yesterday. So I don't know when I'll be able to upload this video. But Fios, Frontier. Oh yes, Frontier. Thumbs down. I am having trouble with some Frontier right now, but I'll stick with them. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. The router went out. Just need a new router. Let's see how quickly I get one. All right, everybody. Until next time, it's KENSURFS saying thank you for watching, and I do appreciate your comments, and have a great night.